Hey, yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Tez from the Never Game Alone community coming at you today with another episode of the Saturday Morning Anime. And what we'll be going over today is the incomparable Shaman King, boy. And with me today is my big homie, my OG, King Maverick Ra on the other side. Say what up to the people, man.
How's it going? How's it going? One of my favorite animes growing up, man. Saturday morning,
Yes,
had to get the
sir.
Frosted Flakes, sit in front of the TV, wait on this thing, man, for real.
You said the Frosted Flakes? Yo, so for anybody who doesn't know what Shaman King is, I will enlighten you. I will give you just a brief rundown of what the show is about, just a little description, and then we just gonna talk. We just gonna be big nerds and let the content flow from there. Shaman King's plot is basically about the story of Yo Asakura, a shaman, a medium between the world of the living and the dead. Yo seeks to become the Shaman King, the one who is able to contact the Great Spirit and will gain the ability to reshape the world in any way they wish. And for the purpose, he must win the Shaman fight, a battle held once every 500 years between multiple shamans all across the world far and wide. I don't even know what I said, but dog, I can't talk. So yeah, that's basically it. That's basically the premise of our show. There's more to the plot from there, but I would rather you dive into it yourself and take a look. So I'm gonna let Mav take the floor first and just say how he felt about the show, like what he loved about it, and things that made it so impactful for him.
Well, me growing up, like, what I really loved about the show was the fact that, like, it was something new. We used to the Dragon Ball Z, energy spewing out of hands and stuff. Like when dude first put that ghost in his body and turned into something godly, I was sold from there, like, for real.
I mean, but was it okay? Now, if I'm not mistaken, when he first put a Mitamaru inside of his body, that's for anybody who doesn't know, Yo's spirit was a Mitamaru, an old samurai. And there's many other shamans who join his fight alongside him and his team as they go through the shaman fights. But a Mitamaru, when he first merged him or did like a soul resonance, it was just like a power up, kind of nothing too crazy at first, and then as things went along and his spirit powers developed, he learned how to put a Mitamaru inside of a blade or channel a Mitamaru out around the blade and then eventually transform the blade. Like, man, this show had so much stuff that you could do. I mean,
right?
It wasn't your typical shoot a beam at somebody, fire a rocket from your throat, none of that other crazy stuff. It was definitely on the cusp of, okay, this is different in a good way, and I'm not sure if I like it. I know I don't like it, but I love it. And the characters were crazy too, and this was like, honestly, Shaman King was my first introduction into seeing a tsundere type of situation. The more they get embarrassed, they kind of are quote unquote abusive, but like heavy-handed. I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but if anybody comments down below and gives me the definition, I appreciate you. Thank you.
But then again, like, a lot of our cartoons back in, anime, now that we know the proper terms, back in the day, like, from the intro, they would get you, and something about this intro just, like, killed it for me. And then I seen, like, everything that they was doing, like, he used swords. I like swords, by the way. And then he put the spirit, he does all this stuff with this spirit. Like, he had me from episode 1, because in episode 1 it was an accident. Like, he was in the graveyard and he found the spirit and he was like, all right, bro, I need this spirit to like fight these bandits or whatever. And then from there it was just got better and better. Like, and then they introduced his brother later on, Zeke, later on in the series, and bro, it just get real from there.
Hi, I'm not sure you're already doing so, but if not, feel free to join our Discord. The link is down below in the description. If the link is invalid, feel free to comment as well and we'll be able to get you a valid link. But it's a great way to stay in touch with any of the folks you hear in these videos, as well as meet like-minded individuals as yourself. So we look forward to seeing you there and growing this community. Be blessed. Peace. And I mean, beyond real, without spoiling too much, it gets wild, because as soon as you think Shaman Kings come to a header, it always flipped for me, like something else. They got another power, but the power-ups were never too OP. It only mostly centered around Yo. So I mean, you would see Yo gain some type of power, but it would never be the type of DBZ scaling thing where you see, oh, Goku just got this and now Vegeta can't get it and all. Anything that Yo attained was also attainable by others around him in his collective, in his group, but it wasn't exactly the same way. It was more or less depending on one's spiritual power medium. You know, it made things a little bit different. But other than that, nothing Yo could do outside of some Asakura family stuff, they could just about do anything else he learned how to do. Like he would never let his boys be lacking and not like, all right, you know, so I learned how to channel Amidamaru into an antiquity and, you know, transform him into something else. Now this antiquity thing was Asakura thing, so it wasn't something that they could just ascertain and make their own, but they could find another way to do the exact same thing without it being the exact Asakura family thing. But man, it was just really good, dog. It was really good, man.
Right, the antiquity was a ancient Asakura weapon, and like then he had Anna, bro. When you talk about Anna, man, like
that's the soon type of relationship I'm talking about. And I'm actually looking it up while we talking about it, just to make sure I got it right.
Right, but Anna was like a she was a shaman too in training, but she was a different type. Like how they handle spirit, she's one of the type that like she exercises spirits. That's it. And she had Shinigami and all that. Like she was Yo's better half. She kept him in check because you know Yo is a laid back dude, and like if it was up to him, man, he'll sit back and listen to music all day and be like, man, forget the world. But
he was the counter to Goku in the aspect of, I don't want to really do nothing. I could possibly train and get better, but like why? Like let's he wanted to ride the wave, bro. That's all Yo was about. Like I'm gonna sit here, ride and glide on this wave and do as minimal of work that I need to do and get by. Nothing else is gonna be, you know, prevalent at the matter.
Right. It took that first person to really come through and just beat him for him to actually be like, all right, I'm gonna get off my butt and start training now.
What's his name? Hold on. I know his name. His spirit was Basan. Was it Ryu?
Nah, it wasn't. Was it Ren?
Ren, there we go.
Yeah,
Ren, but no, his spirit was Basan though. I do remember that much.
Yeah, Basan was a beast.
Mongolian giant thing.
Yeah, Basan was a beast. But other than that, man, like I said, the theme song got me. The fact that like everybody got power ups, like when they do a little skip or whatever, they did a little time skip and like everybody came back. Hey man, let me show you what I can do. Like I love that about the show because like you said earlier, he could get a power up and you know in every other show, everybody else just sit back like, oh man, he's gonna take control of this battle.
Facts.
Yeah. Like he gonna take control of the battle. Nah, bro, they was right by his side, like, bro.
No, boy, you thought this was a game? Hold on, he can do it. Hey, squad, like everybody doing it, boy. What you mean? This ain't Yo. This is you coming at Choco Love. You coming at Ryu. You coming at everybody. Cuz we going in.
But yeah, but in the end, like that's really what got me to the show and. Keep mentioning that theme song, bro. Like,
hey, hold on. Right here, we gonna stop and then play out the theme song.
All right, tell me how you feel about this theme song.
Look around you, look beyond. You could make an unbreakable bond. The world around you's not what it seems. It's all revealed beyond your wildest dreams. So many things I never could see. So many choices falling on me. Could it be my destiny to be Shaman? Shaman King. To be Shaman. Shaman King. If your spirit is strong, you could be the one. I can look at the world in a different light. I know what it takes to make it right, and I won't give up the fight to be Shaman. Shaman King.
So you listen to the theme song. Now you see why. You see and understand why. Or even if you don't understand why, just watch it enough times and it'll warm up on you. But like that's honestly it, man. The theme song is fire, and if you know, we may do another video regarding some of the best theme songs of the 90s, 2000s, or just overall in anime. You know, we could even do one specifically gendered, or not gendered, but tailored to certain shows like Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? We all live in a Pokemon world. I'm telling you, bro, we got plenty of stuff we can do.
We got a whole list, bro.
It's lots, man, because this is just only a small bead in this massive thing called anime.
But you know what's crazy though? Like, they took away from the theme songs, and now like anime and cartoons today, man, you're not as hyped to watch them. Like, you gotta really find that one episode that catch you, and it's not necessarily even the theme song. The age of the theme songs was like the 90s, 80s. Hold on, yeah, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Then like when they cut the theme song out, or they stopped trying as hard to do a theme song, you gotta actually watch the show for what it is and see like, hey man, I really like this show. Or man, you know, my 5-episode rule, when I get to episode 5 and I ain't liking it, like I'll put it to the back burner and then come back when everybody else talking about it like, hey man, you seen that episode? Nah, bro, I feel you. Like,
I definitely feel you. So yeah, theme songs aside, that's all we really gonna say about Shaman King. You know, let us know down in the comments, you know, what you like about it, if you liked it, if you watched it, if you didn't watch it, if you have started to watch it, if you've read the manga. I mean, there's plenty of them. There's plenty of things. Shaman King, in addition to being a show and a manga, it also spawned a series of games for the Game Boy Advance, the PS2, multiple things. But yo, we'll be back another video with another show, with another bomb intro, with another bomb topic, or another show that you may have or have not watched. But if you liked the video, leave a like, thumbs down. If you didn't, we appreciate it. It lets the NGA community know that, you know, you either like or don't mess with us. And if you don't mess with us, we'll find something that you do like, and eventually you'll stick around with us. But other than that, man, y'all be blessed. Have a good day. Peace.
Peace.
Yes, sir.